were monster successes, and at times charted the top 5 simultaneously, a rare feat. However, Michael Jackson wasn't just commercially successful. He had redefined the emerging art form of the music video and broken racial barriers on radio and television.
There ain't nobody making videos like that.
With his unique fusion of rock, pop,
set the foundation for a lot of niggas nowadays. Yeah, whole little movies in the music videos.
1983, Thriller was selling 1 million copies per week. And the
Damn.
artist was a catalyst in
Niggas sold 1 million
million
copies
every
a week.
week. Nobody is touching that. Who the fuck is touching that?
Nobody's
Like-
doing that shit and streaming. Like, niggas' first week sales, and when I look up, I can look up first week sales of Don Toliver, all niggas that just dropped last week. They first week sales is gonna be at the most 700K. But that's streams. Still, that is streams. 700K streams, 800K streams, the most I've seen. This nigga doing 1 million CD purchases a week, my nigga. Not over 2 weeks, no, a week since he dropped that shit. Then a year has passed, and he's still doing that shit. Niggas not doing that shit today.
Shit out here but trash.
Man, niggas not making
artists.
timeless music. He doing this solo dolo, no features.
chose to get back with his brothers and offer
Dancing
audiences
and
a
singing
hit of
and
nostalgia
acting.
Via
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mike J Lifestyle sending another video. Today we got a special video. Got my sunshine here with me. React to a video. It's our
Hey.
first intro. No, it's not our first. The second one. If you paid attention to the voice in the GG reaction, this is whose voice that was in that video. So today we gonna see what tour Michael Jackson really did not want to do. You know what I'm saying? I heard he didn't really like doing tours at all because
That's crazy.
growing up
Why?
he didn't get to have a chance to have a childhood because he was always on tour when he was a kid, teenager, and then just constantly working. He didn't really like that, so I understand it. Let's see what I'm talking about.
It was meant to be the biggest tour the world had ever seen. A victory like no other. 6 brothers returning to the stage one last time to remind the world where it all began and reclaim their place in pop music history. But what started as a dream quickly spiraled into one of the most controversial and revealing chapters in music. Behind
See
the
how
gleaming
happy
lights,
people was to see that man?
bedazzled costumes,
Yeah.
and spellbinding moves.
That's one thing I'm upset. I grew up thinking I was gonna meet Michael Jackson. Never got a chance to meet that
Yeah.
nigga.
Oh my god.
Like fashion, he had all
Michael
the whole
Jackson
package.
was untouchable. Thriller.
Untouchable.
The rules of pop music. He wasn't just a superstar. He was a phenomenon. Every song, every move, every appearance sent shockwaves through the world.
Definitely everything he did was
As
iconic.
his solo fame soared to unimaginable heights, the pressure to return to his roots for one final farewell with his family became impossible.
That too, he didn't really like his brothers. His brothers, they toxic lore is crazy. They had a lot of shit going on.
Ignore.
Jermaine and Jackie
were
was just
unlike anything seen before.
toxic as hell.
50-foot stages, blinding pyrotechnics, and ticket lines that stretched around city blocks. Conceived as, quote, the most profitable tour of all time, millions waited for a glimpse of the man who had moonwalked his way into the history books. However, what was supposed to be a victory soon became a war between fame and family, loyalty and freedom, business and art. Millions were made and lost. Life-threatening accidents, bitter lawsuits, and family feuds almost brought the entire tour to a crashing end.
Yeah, the Pepsi
Going
commercial.
through all of
What should
that.
have been a celebration of brotherhood became a battlefield of egos, greed, and control, ending with one final act.
I think he stopped doing. He didn't even finish the tour, if I remember correctly.
This is the Jacksons' road to victory.
I can't wait till they put this on the movie.
Into every twist,
You think
turn,
they will?
and triumph.
Yeah, they got to.
Most ambitious
That movie
tour
finna be long
in
as fuck.
music history.
Man, me and Aubrey was talking about they got that's it's gonna be 2 movies.
As soon as they put them pre-sale tickets out, we need to get the motherfuckers immediately. I'm not playing.
Yeah, it's come out April 24th.
Yeah. Don't I know it.
On the morning of November 30th, 1983, members of the New York press and photographers eagerly descended upon Tavern on the Green in Central Park, where Michael Jackson, pop music's hottest commodity, had an exciting announcement to make. Hundreds of journalists gathered, and as anticipation filled the room, the superstar entered alongside his 5 performing brothers. The master of ceremonies, Don King,
why does he
took to
have
the
that
microphone
hairstyle?
in his typical bombastic fashion. Known for promoting Muhammad Ali's greatest fights, King had now turned his promotional firepower
Bombastic
to pop
fashion
music.
is crazy.
One reporter described the occasion as, quote, a Don King pep rally more than a press conference. At the center of attention, a shy and softly spoken 25-year-old Michael Jackson.
I wish I could have seen like young Mike, just like watching a young basketball player about to grow up and flourish in the game. Like I just knew his motherfuckers is
The microphone.
definitely famed when they seen this
The
nigga.
brothers are
Like
getting back
25. He's 25 doing all this shit. We're at 25.
So he my age.
His understated demeanor contrasted sharply with the desire.
At 25, nigga had the whole world in the palm of his hands. His brothers was just trying to hop on the backpack.
Prompting Don King to interject that Michael's voice
Tito
was
was only
tired
cool when to meet Tito
before
and
taking over much of the talking
Marlon.
himself, declaring he would pull off the impossible. King revealed that the 6 brothers, Michael, Jackie, Tito, Marlon, Randy, and Jermaine, would perform together for the first time since 1976. King then gushed that Michael transcends all earthly bounds, calling the Jacksons' reunion, quote, ethereal, ephemeral, euphoric, and exciting.
Michael Jackson spoke only to introduce his family. When directly questioned about the upcoming tour, King was quick to intercede. Michael,
I can't even imagine how I'd act like that Michael Jackson concert.
Lit.
so hard singing all these songs, and he will not be able to continue at this
Martin Luther King sounding that.
America tomorrow, the world.
They all talk like that back then.
Strong voice.
King, who reminded the crowd that he had helped guide Muhammad Ali to prominence, has charged into the music field with his usual flamboyant style, promising that the Jackson concert tour would net several $100 million. Unprecedented and unparalleled excitement. Jackson Mania with King telling the story.
It was
Yeah,
a thrilling
he
announcement for
drunk
fans and
something.
journalists alike. But not at all what many expected, given Michael Jackson's recent solo triumphs, which were propelling him into entirely new and unexplored realms of superstardom.
Yeah, his
His
feet.
1979 masterpiece, Off the Wall, had sold over 20 million copies worldwide, 9 million in the
DVD,
US alone,
CD.
becoming the highest-selling album by a black artist up to that point, and the first in history to produce 4 top 10 singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Exactly 1 year before this very press conference, Jackson also released Thriller, which had been dominating music charts ever since, spending 37 consecutive weeks at #1.
That shit's still on the billboards.
Literally.
20 million units sold. It was by far the best-selling album of the year, and soon became the best-selling album of all time. Breakthrough hits like Billie Jean and Beat It were monster successes, and at times charted the top 5 simultaneously, a rare feat. However, Michael Jackson wasn't just commercially successful. He had redefined the emerging art form of the music video and broken racial barriers on radio and television.
There ain't nobody making videos like that.
With his unique
He set
fusion of rock,
Set
pop,
the foundation for a lot of niggas nowadays. Yeah, whole little movies
By
in
the
the
summer of
music videos.
1983, Thriller was selling 1 million copies per week. And the
Damn.
artist was a catalyst in
Niggas sold a
A
million
million
copies
copies
a
every
week.
week. Nobody is touching that. Who the fuck is touching that?
Nobody's
Like-
doing that shit and streaming. Like, niggas' first week sales, and when I look up, I could look up first week sales of Don Toliver, all niggas that just dropped last week. They first week sales is gonna be at the most 700K. But that's streams. Still, that is streams. 700K streams, 800K streams, the most I've seen. This nigga doing 1 million CD purchases a week, my nigga. Not over 2 weeks, no, a week since he dropped that shit. And then a year has passed, and he's still doing that shit. Niggas not doing that shit today.
Shit out here but trash.
Man, niggas not
You
making
artists.
timeless music. He doing this solo dolo, no features.
Chose to get back with his brothers and offer
Dancing
audiences
and
a
singing
hit of
and
nostalgia
acting.
via his return to his
Like,
Jackson
y'all get on
5
blast.
roots.
They trying to take his
Seemed
dad.
out of place. A step backwards for the superstar whose career.
That's what I did notice for sure. They seen what worked with Mike, and they think they was gonna work with them just because they related, and they tried to. Joe Jackson tried to implement that style into all of them because he wanted all they ass to be rich, not just Mike.
Which is okay because he's a dad.
Yeah.
But let the kid shine. Like, it's not his fault. All them other motherfuckers didn't get the chance that he got. He just a bigger star.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know what the fuck they want to do.
Cause they all each had their own solo albums, and they just didn't. They had their one songs that did decent, radio decent, but they just couldn't go. They had their personal problems, and they just didn't have that
Janet
factor.
did good.
Quote,
Exactly.
"The
You got two out of
Jacksons
them.
started as a cute kid group 14
You got
years
one boy,
ago.
one girl.
Now they return as men, with a frontman whose solo
Janet
success
definitely
has
got some
eclipsed
hits.
even their 150 million albums sold.
She didn't. They call her the queen of pop, cause she definitely got. She could go. She do a verse with some of these artists, and they ass be sick. They ass
Yeah,
be sick
her
as
music
hell.
is really like that. Like,
Really
I
sick.
love her music.
Whether you want some explicit shit or some
Literally,
Michael
explicit.
Jackson's ascent into
some
global
regular heal the
superstardom,
world music.
distinct from his family ties, was no accident.
And then they got Stevie Wonder as their cousin, they family.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder
I
their
did not
cousin.
know that.
It began with his pursuit
That's
of
crazy.
a movie
I
career,
didn't know that.
starring
They
in
family.
1978's The
Got
Wiz,
that little genes.
alongside
They
his
usually-
showbiz mentor and close friend, Diana Ross. On set, he met producer Quincy Jones, who would become the driving collaborative force behind his recent musical triumphs. Eager to cultivate his own unique sound outside the Jacksons, Michael poured his creative energies into solo projects and collaborations with other musical giants, including Paul McCartney and Queen's Freddie Mercury.
What song they got together?
As his fame soared, so
I
did
should
his
know that.
mystique. Michael became increasingly elusive, private, meticulous, and obsessively protective of his
That
image.
nigga.
Quote, he developed one
That
separate,
nigga
meticulous
cheekbones.
mystique.
Like that nigga jawline is strong as
Including
hell.
Paul McCartney and
Like, look at that shit. That shit crazy. That's the
Queen's
70s,
meticulous
80s get
and
up
obsessively
from F
protective of
F
his
is for
image.
family.
Quote, he developed one separate from the Jackson Group identity. Once, when an unacceptable photo was displayed at a publicity function, he demanded to know who was responsible and demanded their dismissal.
Damn.
A reporter observed, describing him as, quote, a taller, smoother, more polished performer, with traces of Diana Ross in his stage presence and in the way he accepted applause. Whispers surrounding his transformation, his refined nose and shrinking frame, only deepened public
Not the
fascination.
nose.
His evolving appearance seemed to symbolize a move away from his family identity toward a singular, global persona. Quote, the young man of Negroid features
From the
was
surgery
recast
started.
with a
This is
slick,
what started the surgeries. He wanted to isolate himself from the family, for
almost European visage. One reporter noted during the press event.
also he's having skin condition issues.
For years, despite continued success with the Jacksons, including hit singles and nationwide tours, speculation about
Can
Michael's
you feel
departure
it?
loomed large. Quote,
That nigga sweaty as hell.
the end of the 81 tour should have been a time of great pleasure for Michael and his brothers.
This is in the
They got
80s.
excellent reviews, generated substantial profits. The crowds loved them.
Ain't
but their
nobody sweating on
accomplishments were
stage like
somewhat
that.
overshadowed
Yeah, they
by
asses
rumors that Michael would quit the Jacksons
fucking
at the tour's
drenched.
end. A possibility that Michael often alluded to in music magazine interviews at the time. Even then, it was clear to outsiders that Michael had outgrown the group, and while remaining in the Jacksons, professionally separated himself from within. As one report put it, quote, it was true that Michael now had his own career, with Off the Wall at #1 on the charts, and his own lawyers and accountants.
My
So
dad's
why
got
take a
free of
step
Joe
back
Jackson
just
phone.
as his solo career was soaring out of orbit? Why risk losing the momentum he'd worked so hard to capture and his opportunity to finally break away from his family? Well, the tour had been in the works for a while, ever since all six brothers reunited earlier in the year for the Motown 25 Yesterday, Today, Forever television special, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Motown Records.
Every time I think of hear Motown, I think of the Temptations.
Many of the label's legendary
Man,
artists,
Motown used to have
everybody. Smokey Robinson, all of them.
Stevie Wonder,
Man.
Marvin Gaye, and the Jacksons for performances honoring Motown.
I don't even know how fucking Motown even failed. Like, how you have all these black generational people, artists come through this damn label.
Wasn't doing right.
Back doing everybody.
Since 1976, Michael Jackson would perform with all of his brothers. After the Jacksons' messy departure from Motown to sign with Epic Records in 1975, Jermaine had remained with the label until 1982, when he himself left to sign with Arista, allowing the long-awaited musical reunion to take place. Even then, Michael was reluctant to perform. He was increasingly focused on artistic control, creative independence, and redefining his identity as a performer beyond his Motown roots. By 1983, he was no longer the young prodigy Motown had molded. Having left the label nearly a decade earlier, Michael had found new creative freedom at Epic Records, and had a new hot album he wanted to focus on. Motown 25 was designed as a celebration of the label's past, but Michael saw himself as the embodiment of pop music's future. He reportedly told friends and Quincy Jones that he didn't want to appear as though he were moving backward, returning to the nostalgia of the Jackson 5 era just as he was defining himself as a solo artist. Instead of performing exclusively with his brothers, Michael wanted to showcase his latest track, Billie Jean, which obviously wasn't a Motown song, and to many felt out of place. His brothers weren't enthusiastic about the idea, questioning why the focus couldn't remain on the group and their family at last reuniting.
This is when the brothers get to hating too much.
Because it's like, if it was one of y'all, would y'all motherfuckers do that? No.
Man. Cause
y'all would not.
If Randy Jackson had a fucking hit album, and he had a chance to perform that shit at Motown, I bet he would do it too.
Line him up.
Bro, all these niggas would have did it for. Niggas ain't asking Tito to do a goddamn bass guitar solo for fucking Motown. No. Michael Jackson, the hottest thing since sliced bread, literally.
Let alone y'all shit not hitting like that.
Man, let the nigga glow for real. Let the niggas. It'll be bogus as hell if he come out there and don't do at least one of his songs. That shit'll piss me off. That'd be the only thing that pissed me off. I go to the Jacksons concert and Michael Jackson don't do none of his songs. He do all y'all shit. I love y'all,
mad
but
as hell. I
no.
would be mad if they do that
Bro,
shit.
like, what the fuck? You mean no Dirty Diana at least? No snippet? No 30 seconds? Fuck y'all. I'm here for Mike. That's a bogus picture of Mike right there.
Motown founder Berry Gordy also initially resisted, wanting the show to spotlight Motown's own hits.
Blocking his pockets.
But Michael was firm. He would only participate if he could perform Billie Jean.
Michael was one of the first niggas to help artists stay in their fucking lane. Like help niggas confidently say like, nah, bro, this is what I want to do. Either you gonna fuck with it or I'm out of here. You got the name, you got the status, you gonna bring the revenue, they gonna have to listen to you. You gotta stay firm in it.
Was humbled immediately.
Man, because they saying all this shit now. Watch what happens once he finally do that damn song. He fucking moonwalk on that stage.
Gordy relented.
How much money he gonna make for one
Michael's
moonwalk?
Immense star power would guarantee strong ratings. He agreed to the solo performance, but only after Michael had performed a medley of Motown hits with his brothers.
Backdoor.
On the night itself, the reformed Jacksons triumphantly took the stage, performing a string of beloved classics. I Want You Back.
All they ass is tall as hell, though.
Never Can Say Goodbye, and I'll Be There. The reunion was one of the most anticipated moments of the show, their performance both uplifting and heartwarming, a nostalgic tribute to Motown's golden years and a testament to the brothers' enduring bond. Despite growing rumors of tension with
niggas trying to come at niggas today. Bro, that's what I was finna say. When niggas talk about niggas today looking zesty, look at all the Jacksons right now. Look at all they fits.
Go back.
Look at all they
You seen
fits.
the little shake?
Yeah, the little hips.
Do it again.
Look at all these niggas, boy. Everybody love every last one of these niggas. Jackie and Jermaine had most of the hoes. Randy had some hoes. So every last one of these niggas was knocking shit down. Y'all wanna call niggas in today zesty? Look at this shit. Look at this nigga, boy.
To the brothers enduring bond.
What was that shit over
Despite
there,
growing
bro?
rumors
Chill
of
out,
tension
Randy.
within the family, as Michael's
You
solo
get it, we
fame
young,
soared.
we young a bit, bro. Damn.
After the Jackson set, Michael
Fuck
remained
off the
alone
stage.
on stage. Smiling, he told the audience, quote, "I like those old songs. Those were good songs. I like those songs a lot. But I especially like the new songs." Moments later, the driving beat of Billie Jean began,
As he
and the
should.
auditorium erupted into a frenzy.
Yup.
Fresh off the release of Thriller,
Not
the
Motown,
performance
actually.
became
You
the
feel
defining
me?
moment of the night, and
On
one
the
of the
out
most
block, drop the
iconic
low.
television performances in music history. In stark contrast to the warm, fuzzy feeling the Jackson 5 classics evoked, Michael's masterful showmanship, polished moves, and
Look
cutting-edge
at that fucking
performance
jacket and that
embodied the future.
shirt, nigga.
Let alone the media
Polished
don't be
moves and
doing nothing but
cutting-edge
making shit
performance
worse. Y'all don't know
embodied
what
the
y'all out
future.
here doing, and now y'all fucking shit up for the
When he
family.
debuted
Yeah.
his now
That what y'all
legendary
saying.
moonwalk, the audience was left in awe. The move instantly became a global cultural phenomenon. The broadcast reached tens of millions of viewers.
Tens of
Media
millions.
coverage overwhelmingly
Tens
focused
of
on Billie Jean's
millions.
performance,
On regular
Like,
old
rather than the
did you
TV.
hear
Jacksons'
that?
reunion.
What?
On regular cable
What the
television.
brothers had hoped would unite
Free
them in the
cable,
public eye
damn near.
instead backfired. Michael's solo moment completely eclipsed the group, skyrocketing both his single and the Thriller album up the charts worldwide.
I mean,
It was perhaps the clearest sign yet that Michael had not only outgrown the group he'd joined as a child, but that his family was potentially holding him back from fulfilling his greatest
Well, like-
Holding him
ambitions.
back. Do you know how that can make somebody feel
man,
that your shit is blowing up and then you don't have the support of your family to back you up?
man,
You
niggas.
know how hard it is. Well, it may not have been that hard back then with the media, but now that is making people feel down. And that's why
Yeah.
some of these celebrities be so sad.
And
They don't
depressed.
have support. You need a support system.
Man, and you think the ones that you was raised with will be there for you and help you build you up. Nah, them the main ones trying to be selfish and trying to take your fucking shine. Like, bro, all y'all had to do,
Y'all should be happy for that man.
Oh,
What
bro.
the hell?
y'all would have actually got probably more publicity helping boost him up. Niggas were like, oh, okay, his family support him. Let me support his family too. Niggas don't think like that. Niggas think, oh, damn, they get all
He
ego
trying to
and shit.
leave us.
Bro,
What
like,
the
nigga,
fuck?
he ain't going nowhere. You feel me? He just trying to branch into his own career that is, you feel me, showing signs that it's flourishing. He would be stupid to stick around and die with y'all. Nigga, nah. He got a whole career to make. Y'all better find a way. Y'all could have found a way to make y'all career, but y'all didn't. Y'all was hating too damn
With
much.
hit singles topping the charts,
Pocket
and
watching.
after his electrifying television performance, demand to see the moonwalking stage wonder
When the
live
fuck was he ever
was at
doing
an
that?
all-time high. Still, a new Jackson's
I
album
always feel like Michael Jackson knew how to do a backflip, but I never seen him do it. But I still feel like he know how to do
tour
it.
were expected.
Yeah.
And shortly after Motown 25, reports emerged of, quote, that sisters Janet and LaToya Jackson might join their brothers. Reminiscent of the variety-style shows the family had performed in Las Vegas a decade earlier, the idea was
This is not the Jacksons I know.
Soon, new reports suggested that the Billie Jean singer was planning a winter solo tour,
Billie Jean
and even
singer is crazy.
considering a collaboration with Steven Spielberg to incorporate extraterrestrial effects into his concerts.
Nigga had a real movie director
As
directing
late
his
as
fucking
October
music video.
1983, the press was still reporting that, quote, the Jacksons have a new LP coming out next month, and if the family group sets up a concert tour in support of that album, Michael may join them. Indicating Michael Jackson's reluctance to tour again with his
Y'all
brothers as
niggas
the
need
Jacksons.
me to join y'all shit.
Man,
Yet Michael's loyalty to his family remained strong. The idea of leaving them behind after a lifetime spent performing together
his ass
was
only
an
gonna be on
impossibly difficult
loyal to y'all
decision.
niggas.
With Jermaine rejoining the group and following the unity they
like
displayed
Master
at
P.
Motown 25, Michael felt a deep sense of obligation and even guilt that his solo success had far surpassed anything his brothers could achieve individually. For Michael
Yeah,
to fulfill
survivor's
his own
guilt.
dreams, he would inevitably have to shatter theirs, as the group was unlikely to match the success they had experienced without their magnetic frontman.
I felt like if you and your family get into that same business, they gonna have to understand that. That's gonna be if in the end of the at the end of the day, whether you go into this career field to be competitive or not, you gotta wish that your homie succeed. You gotta wish that your brother succeed, cause whether you succeed, you would want you only to wish the best for you. So if you set new benchmarks, new world records, why hate on the next nigga if you can just go and try and use that as your own goal to achieve for yourself? Niggas don't using that shit their own self determination. They look at that and just fall short. You feel me? I'm not feeling sorry for no nigga while I'm eclipsing the next nigga on YouTube or Twitch, whatever lane I'm in. I don't feel bad for no nigga because you had plenty of opportunity and chance to operate on it. Don't let me glowing deter you from trying to operate in it as well. Just go ahead and jump in, nigga. Don't get too late. It's enough money on for everybody, bitch. Stop being fucking hateful. I hate these dumbass hating ass niggas, man.
Performing together, Michael felt the least he could do was end things gracefully before moving on to new
Too much money on out here. These rich niggas don't know what to do.
He
with
therefore agreed to one final tour, a farewell gesture to his family, making it clear that this would indeed be his last.
Look like Da Vinci.
One reporter noting that, quote, a release handed out before the press
That dude from
conferences
BMF?
does quote Michael as saying this will be the last tour. One final celebration of the Jackson family before he devoted himself entirely to his own solo projects. Quote, this definitely will be the last tour.
You know what? They not making no more songs together. What the fuck is he steady touring for?
Yeah.
Touring the same shit over and over. No, I want to do some new shit.
Man,
Y'all either get on or get left. What the fuck?
And the most scrutinized person on the planet.
Because they had hit singles they wanted to perform, they could have each did their own hits.
Abandoning his family, his roots, even
They ain't
his
had a
race.
kind of fan base
The
that
tour
man
offered
had.
him a chance
Not at
to
all.
show the world that
Oh,
fame
I remember
and
him. He was in an
fortune
episode of
hadn't
Alicia.
changed him.
What is his
He
name?
hadn't forgotten
Rich?
where he
So who is
What
that
is
boy?
his name? Little Richard? No, that's not Little Richard. That is someone else.
That's how I wouldn't even know. I'm trying to
Now I
figure out
feel
what that little boy
bad.
is.
I forgot his
came
name.
from.
I'm trying to figure out what that little
Performing
boy
with his
is.
brothers one last time would
He
soften
stayed
his
short
image,
like that for the rest of his
reminding
life.
fans of the
Oh.
smiling kid from the Jackson
No.
5 and
I know you're
celebrating
talking about,
just
but I
how
don't know
far they had
his
come.
name.
As one journalist observed, quote, the Jackson story is one that says it's possible for a black artist to have mainstream, massive success because the music has merged. And if it's good, people will listen to it.
Indeed.
8.
Therefore, preparations for the nationwide tour began.
Wow.
That was good. I miss Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah.
I really do feel bad for motherfuckers existing in this world, and Michael Jackson has already transitioned to our father. You feel me? That shit sad. Y'all ain't get to see him drop shit. Y'all ain't get to see.
This generation would not even understand.
Yeah, no. They'll definitely be
Y'all
trying to do his
missed out.
dances though. That's the only thing they missed out. I definitely see them doing their dances, trying to do his dance and shit. Cause that's another thing people forget. Michael Jackson made every black nigga and female think that they could dance. Janet made everybody feel like they could dance. That whole family made you feel like your whole family could do the same thing. They set the blueprint. Like, okay, if you got more than 4 to 5 of y'all niggas, y'all gotta all figure out to harmonize and play an instrument. Figure it out. Cause even now, when I was growing up 2000, I feel like all I had to do was get into the arts. I get into the arts, figure out to work the stage, get comfortable with that. Boom, me and the fam going crazy. I think like that still. That's all it takes. The right people view us, boy. My family go fucking crazy. We go on the Jackson run. Be prepared. Nonetheless, I'm ready for that movie to drop because I want to see more shit by his
Oh my
life.
God. I cannot wait for that shit.
Yeah.
I literally. Don't talk to me that
Yeah.
week. I'm taking the day off.
Yeah, I'm about to
just
say,
to go see
yeah.
the shit.
That movie, I'm definitely gonna be prepared to cry. It's
Yeah.
gonna be all faces. I'm gonna need all y'all true Michael Jackson fans to have
Stand
patience
up.
and stand on, bro. If you've been listening to Michael Jackson since
Stand the
before,
fuck up.
man,
And don't let these motherfucking. Well, I'm sorry.
okay.
Don't let the other colored people, well, not colored people, stand in our way. We need to be the first ones in that motherfucking movie
Yeah,
theater.
this is if anybody needs to support this movie, it needs to be us. Don't let nobody else than people on the color of my nails come through to support my boy. Cause niggas love, if you seen in these clips, it was a lot of white people at them goddamn concerts. Fuck them niggas. They don't even know how to dance to the nigga on beat for real. let us go and appreciate our boy because he put on for a lot of y'all artists. Whether you rap, sing, regardless of what the fuck you do, Michael Jackson helped you figure out what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Let alone he helped let niggas own their own music. He owned a lot of niggas' fucking rights to music. That being said, I can talk about Michael Jackson all day. I can talk about that nigga all day. Y'all need to respect that nigga, boy. Not the fake respect. Give that nigga the real Jewish respect. You feel me? Now I'm gonna stop right there before I say something disrespectful. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to join us on Discord. We stay active. If you want to see more videos or just conversate with us, join us on Discord. Till next time, yo.